Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brain Dead, and I train every day. One try hack me room, one new skill. Always ethical, and by 30, I'll be a professional hacker. So today is day 31, and it's a nice cold day over here. So we gotta warm up with some try hack me rooms here. All right. I'm not too sure what I'll be picking today, but let's see what we got. Voyage? Let's just do Voyage. It's right there. 60 minutes. Hopefully 60 minutes, right? All right. So, it doesn't look like oh, you know what? Sometimes you get root access very quickly, but is it the real root? Or is it just a container and the voyage might still be going on? So, obviously, we're getting a root pretty quickly on this one. But is it real? Alright, see you all in a few. Alright, we are back. So, we have contact with the server. I'm just going to verify it. We do. We get our ICMP request coming right back. So, I am going to actually run a new type of scan here called Rust. So, let's check this out. I think it's this command. And this is apparently okay, I typed the wrong command. I got to get used to it. Oh, -A, I think is what it was supposed to be. 10.201.127.209. And this should be, look how quick that was. Oh my goodness. An nmap scan would have took me about, I don't know, 4 minutes. So Rust scan is definitely a significant increase. Look at that. That is beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. I love that. Alright, so obviously we have port 22, which is SSH. We got port 80, which is HTTP. And we got this strange 2222 port. I'm going to do a bit of research here. Let's see what port 2002 Ethernet? I'm going to just do a port exploit. I wonder if that might be the reason. Let's see what this exploit DB is. I'm just shell code. Like that's some this is like memory manipulation right here. Huh. Now I don't know what exactly I'm supposed to do with that. That opens the shell on the 2022nd port. Don't even know how I'm supposed to utilize that, truthfully. Let's actually rather explore the IP address here and see what we could find. So let's go to this, and it should automatically take me to port 80. Did I type, there's no chance I typed that wrong because I copied and pasted it. However, I'm going to manually go to port 80. Okay. And we got a Cassiopeia. And let's see if we can find anything of, well, of course we got to run the GoBuster, right? We got to see what directories are possibly hidden on here. So we're going to hit a GoBuster. We're going to do a word list. Word list. Let me just move my big old head out the way here. Sec lists, discovery, web content, and we're just doing a big dot text so it could oh, what did I type wrong? Web content, big dot text? Really? I must be losing my mind today. Word list, sec list, discovery, web content. Big dot text is right there. Oh, I right after word list, I put a little space. There we go. All right, and that will get that directory enumeration started, so we can see what's going on there. So we got some. All right, so we already detected. Let's check out API. Wow, we got quite a few here. API resource not found. What is this? JSON. We got quite a bit here, don't we? This is an interesting room. CLI. Wait. What is this? We've got quite a lot of rooms here. Let me go in order here. Administrator. What do we get? We get tourism. Joomla. Okay, so we're obviously using something called robots.txt. I guess we might as well check that out. 127, 209. Let's see what this is. So we got some disallows. So, bin. Alright, so disallowed Joomla administrator. And he did a failed comment, I guess. I don't know why. Okay, so let's take a look at Joomla administrator exploit. Joomla authentication bypass. Let's see what we could do here. This reveals Joomla's MySQL database. Let me also do a search exploit here for Joomla. Is this the vulnerability? I'm not. Okay, I think we actually gotta find versions here. Let me see what version we got. If we could detect that. If we could detect the Joomla version, I think we might be able to kind of narrow down which vulnerability we can exploit. Maybe it's best if I just take a guess. Actually, let me get I don't know if this will help me right now, but let's take a look. Maybe this could actually provide me with some very useful information. We have the Wappalizer here. Also 2.4.58. But I don't think I saw CGI bin on here, so. Okay, so Joomla. Alright, we're going to disable this extension again because it lags my loading quite bad when I try to load websites. So let's see here. Is there endpoints without authentication by querying? I just don't know if this is the one. You know, let me try an MFS console. Let me just see if Metasploit might have a method here for me to get into Joomla. Let's see what we got. Auxiliary scanner. Creation. And privilege escalation? Remote code execute SQL injection? You know what? I might even just try this. Let me just try. Oh, unauthenticated. Let me try 10. I really wouldn't mind a scanner though, to be honest. Maybe that could help me out here. Let me just try the scanner. I feel like the let me try 11 first. Set our host, and what is now obviously our host is going to be the website that we are trying to target. Okay, set target URI, and this is just administrator. Oh, whoops. Administrator. And let's run. See what we can get. Page found. Okay. I think that itself might reveal the vulnerability that we're able to get to this. This is a registration form, though. Okay. Did that show me? Okay. Let's go. I don't know what this is called. Unuse? Unset. Oh no. How do I unuse? I can't remember. I'm about to just start up MFS console again. I'm sure it's just a very simple word. It's whatever the opposite of the word use is. I just couldn't think of it at the top of my head. So we're going to go to search. We're going to look for Joomla again. Now I want to use 12. Let me just see what I can find with options. Set our host. That is a fine word list. Set target administrator. Let's run that. See what we get. Okay, we're finding a bit here. So I wonder how we can leverage this. I'm gonna try components. Joomla exploit components. I think this, according to this might be vulnerable to SQL injection. Okay, so we're finding some pretty big ones here. Let me go back here. How to unuse metasploit scanner. I can't remember how to do it. Unset. I don't remember. Does it know what I'm trying to say? It does not. Dang. Oh my god. MFS commands to unset. Unset all. Oh my goodness. What is the command? I should so know this. Okay, we're just gonna do this just so I could keep it going here. I know. I wish I could remember what it was. Okay, so search Joomla, and let's try using one of these SQL injectors. So I guess it'd be unauthenticated. Show options. Set our host to. Let me go here. 10.21170.127.209. Set target URI to administrator. Let's run that. Let's see what we get. Okay, did this not do what I needed to do? I don't think so. Okay. Dang it, I wish I could remember what it is called. To just search for a different plugin. I wonder if it's just use 0 maybe? Maybe unuse? I don't know. Search Joomla. Use 10. Interpreter is fine. Set our host to 10.2.1.27. Set our port. That's fine. Set. Oh, I need a user to log in with though. Okay, so let me go back to search Joomla. Use. One. Show options. Do I need a username? Doesn't look like I need a username here. 10.2.1.27.209. I'm kind of guessing which one to use. One of these Metasploit plugins, just because I have no idea what version this is. If I could find out the version, I might be able to tell better. Let's see. How to find Joomla version. Unless there's a way to probe it somehow. I'm also going to look up Joomla default credentials. Obviously, it's supposed to be very easy to get in. Enter the user admin. Okay, so it's going to be a unique password regardless. Yeah, I'm just stuck because I don't know the version. No. What is this? What the hell? Oh, I must have taken the tab out. Joomla com folder exploit. Apparently Joomla's a very big big boy with these exploits. But what do I need to do here though? 201. Now I should check out these other, I'm very focused on that. Maybe I should check out the other stuff here real quick. Oh, I should have go bustered that into a document or something. Man, look at all these plugins. So this is what I found that was vulnerable here. I'm just gonna copy that. Nano websites. Okay, cat websites. Alright, so okay, let's look back over here. Let's go through each one just to see if we could find anything else. Alright, that looks interesting, but it's not really helping me at the moment. Cache, kind of useless. CLI, that would have been amazing. I wonder if these are being like some sort of authentication or something here. It's preventing it from loading. Includes media. And I think this is all related to this Joomla here. I think that's all this is related to is the Joomla and temp. Wow. So this, I think this is all related to Joomla. How do I get past this? Okay, so Joomla exploit. Let me just administrator exploit. So this authentication bypass. Okay, I feel like this would be my best bet. The public exploit for must be usually used for bypass leaks. And you know what? I think administrator manifest. I don't know if I saw manifest. I didn't. Unless the Joomla, I may have saw that. I should actually take better notes on what was revealed to me. This is a Ruby script for exploiting. Well, I don't really care that. Okay. I wonder if I could find this real quick. What is this called? Search exploit Joomla. Unauthenticated. I'm gonna see what that reveals. These are all related to components, though. Let me look at search for this CVE. See if I can find an exploit DB or something. Oh. Wow, is it this easy? Okay, well, let's git clone this and let's see what we got here. Now, what is he doing? That is very simple. Alright, let's move it. Downloads. What was that? Exploit? Let's move that here. I think we gotta just allow it to be executable. And alright, let's get back to it. Let's see, we got exploit. We just set it so it's executable. And maybe if I actually put a link on that, that probably would allow this to work. And I'm guessing this is directed directly at the Joomla installation. Administrator, come on, come on, come on. You know, let me just try this. Dang it. I was really hoping that one would work. This is a random guy's exploit, though. Now, he's just doing this, like, curl. And it's on the API, which does appear to be vulnerable. Or at least visible. Let me read that. Mail. No way. It wasn't that easy. 201, 127, index.php version 1 config application public equals true. Yeah! So that guy's script did work. Maybe I should put tourism.thm though as a DNS. Or I'll just let it live. Okay, so that is obviously the root password. Username do not match, or you don't have a thing yet. I have to find the associating account. Root. What are the odds that it's... Oh, it needs a public key. Right? Or maybe I just typed that weird. Let me reevaluate this real quick. Because it's kind of written in a weird way. This site is down for maintenance. Database type, MySQL injection, host, password. Is it really not this though? I wonder if is the username that email address? Mail at tourism.thm. Is it this? What am I doing wrong here? Okay, well, I think that is definitely a good start, though. So root and this, we're going to call this the root password, I guess. And we know that the SQL database, you know, I'll go back in there. The SQL database was called, let me go back. Let me just see what the SQL database was called. As database type. Oh, database, Joomla DB. Okay. So nano root, I'm just gonna put that there just so I remember. Is there anything else that would be important for me? Tiny MCE. Oh, you know, the only thing that sucked about the Rust scan was that it didn't actually print it out for me. Let me go back here because I need that to print out a document for me. Rust scan -h 9. I need this to print it out. The map for things like script. Oh, okay, so I could literally just put the scripts from nmap as well. That's cool. So I wish it would have is the ON? Would ON work? Nmap ports? I didn't think ON would work. Nmap? I don't know if that would work how I want it to. Which wasn't expected or invalid. Oh, did it work? Oh, sick. So what is port 222? Oh, SSH. Root at 209.2222. This is public key though. Do I need to? Am I typing this command wrong? Oh, okay. I was just typing the command wrong. What was the password? Root password? I totally forgot the password. Root password at 1234. Ha ha ha. Why did I put, what am I typing right now? LSLA? Beautiful. I also have a cache directory, I noticed. LSLA? And obviously we are in the Docker container. I'm just gonna go to opt real quick, just see if I see anything here. Nope. Okay. Oh, where did I see here? Anything of use? CD var? Backups? Whoops. Say, let me go to cache if I find anything. Oh, I do see some stuff, but I don't know what any of this stuff means. cdld config. I think best bet here is we should bring over, yeah, let's do that. Let's go here. Let's go back to temp folder. Oh, cd temp. Okay, great. Just make sure nothing's in here. And we're going to do the classic here, which is, hey, we're going to put it back here. We are going to put up good old Linpeas. So let's get wget going on my IP. We're going to hit that. Let's hit Linpeas. Beautiful. We're going to hit that. We're going to execute Linpeas. And to save time, I am just going to hit a... Alright, so I was just evaluating the not the nmaps, the Linpeas scan, and I'm just reading through container and breakout enumeration, and this definitely figured out that we are in a Docker container. Is this a container? Docker, yeah. So it says container escape tools present, and it's this bin n center. So I'm going to look that up here. N center. Using n center to break out of a Docker. I wonder if I could use this. I'm gonna keep going here. Let me just see what else was detected. But I think end center might be the bin I will be using to break out of this container. Okay, I'm gonna try this command here. Whoops. N center, right? Yeah, N center. Target 1. Mount. UTS, IPC, net, PID, shell. Reassociate to namespace ns/IPC failed. Operation not permitted. Okay. I think it's also important that I see what I could run. Is it L? Why am I typing SSH right now? Sudo. But I'm guessing I could probably run everything since I am root. Yeah, let's read this carefully, because this is going to help me determine how to break out of this. So while I was actually looking for some assistance here, I found a really cool little plugin here called cmseek to get the version of Joomla. So that's just something I wasn't aware of that I need to get in tune with here. So I'm actually going to make a note here while I continue to investigate this. So as I was evaluating this, I see that this right here, 192.168.100.10. So I'm guessing that is the host server. So how do we move forward from here, knowing that... Oh, you know what? I should make a note of that. I need to make a note of that. There's no way I'm going to remember that IP address. Okay. Now, I did see somewhere that nmap might be available. It says nmap is available for network discovery, but you should use it yourself. Let's get Linpeas can discover scan ports before ports. So let me just try nmap real quick. Nmap. So yeah, it looks like nmap's available. So let's do that. IP address 110. We're gonna do all the ports. And we're gonna make that verbose. Okay, is there nothing else then? Or was this just a waste of my time? Right? Or did I just do it wrong? What? Why didn't that do what I wanted? I guess I just did it wrong. Instead of... You know what? I didn't want to scan this specifically. I guess what I wanted was the whole subnet. Let me try that. Oh. Port 5000. On this. Well, what is that? UPnP, Universal Plug and Play. Where's my notes? Okay, there we go. So we were able to scan the whole subnet, found IP address 12, and port 5000 is open. What do I do then? NC 112. I don't know how to port 5000. SSH. What is a capital L though? What? Oh, this address. Okay, whatever. L. 192, 168, 112, 5000. Bad local forwarding specification. So the way this guy did it, he did it like root. Two 101, 127, 209. Bad local forwarding specification. I don't know why. I don't understand that command. Do I put my command? The password is... Ugh, I didn't copy it. Alright, we gotta do a bunch of scrolling here. Let's see. Root. I should have copied the password. How did I not copy the password? Okay, great. Now we're gonna go down. Okay, let's paste that. Did that work? Okay, we'll return once I get a connection. Okay, so I thought that this was going to connect me to like an SSH session. Rather, it's a forward. So I could see when I showed my listeners that 1000 it connected. So let's continue on here. I wasn't aware of that. I didn't know that's how it works. So I'm gonna do a curl here on 127. Whoops, 5,000. Okay, and this is the version of that's on the service version, or rather. So I wonder if I could actually just go to so this is forwarding that stuff to me. So okay, and I get an access panel. All right. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. So all right, we got the secret panel here. So let's take a look at what we see here. Secret finance panel. Okay. Now, secret panel. Let's take a look here. Secret panel exploit. Let me just see if there's a... There we go. Okay. So, login under development. And we're using work zug. I think that's probably the hint exploit. Let me try this. Oh, Python. I think this is probably what the objective is here. Search work zug 3.13. Nothing. Okay. Is vulnerable to remote code execution. Is it this version though? I'm looking for 3.13. This is safe. Okay, nope. I don't know if this is gonna be effective. What? Root at password at that. Okay. I guess that was it. Welcome root. Now, how do I go backwards here? 5,000. No. Login. I just wanted to see if I could use it. Is it a lucky guess or? Oh my god! How do I? Network. No. Storage. There we go. Auth token. There we go. Okay. So test twat instead. We're gonna type twat. Okay. I can log in with anything here. Oh my god, where's the cookie? Where is the other cookie? Refresh. No. So, how do I... Let me do this. I mean, I guess wouldn't that be the best test here? No. Now, this said Python, so I wonder if it's... If this might be... vulnerable to Python. I'm pretty bad at remembering Python code though. Delete, refresh, resend. Oh my god. Why is this such a pain? Cookies. Delete all. 127.0.0.5,000. So print test. I think that's it. Nope. Okay. So I had to take off the heat. It's burning me. Let's look back at these cookies. That's the session data. Let me open up Burp Suite. Let's turn this on. Maybe I can analyze that cookie, see if anything is relevant there. It's getting a little hard here. Okay, so I just sent the request to a repeater. I really was just trying to evaluate what this cookie is saying. But I have no idea what this is saying. Let me just take out the proxy. Translate cookie. Of course. It's giving me some languages there. This is pretty difficult. Oh, jeez, I wouldn't have known that. What? So, work Zug. I could try this. I mean, hey, it's MS Festa console, so I don't see why not. Search work Zug. Use. Yeah, that's the very first one. Show options. Request body. Set L host. Wait, what? Okay, set our host. So our host is just me, isn't it? Set our host. Set our port to 5000. Show options. URI to the console. Debugger? I don't know. I didn't even scan this, to be honest. Oh. Does it need a pin? Doesn't need a pin. Auth mode is set to generated cookie. Known cookie. I mean, I guess I know the cookie. Set known cookie. Oh, no, I typed the wrong thing. Set auth mode known cookie. Show options. What was it? Known cookie? Is that it? Show options. Run. What does it give me? So let's set the cookie to this. Set cookie. Run. Set. So cookie must be set. I mean, that is the cookie. Reset. Run. I don't think this is gonna work. So there's a lot more to this page here. I'm gonna actually run a Go Buster on it. I always forget the dir. Word list equals. Okay, we'll get that running. I guess I could turn off my Python here. I just don't know what setting would be then. Let me log back out. Resend. Cookies. I swear I had another cookie before, but now I don't know where the cookie is. Now this is 3.1.3 though, so I wonder if it's just not vulnerable to that. Because that's at 3.0.3. This is crazy. So this looks like... I could try it, but I don't know if that's gonna work. Let me actually search worksug again. Okay, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna just not do that one. Let's do... Let me see if I can get this. Search, exploit, 14905. Okay, source exploit 14905. Let me just make sure we're good. Let me try 43. And I should have to put commands or whatever. This is also Python 2. And we're targeting 127.0.0.1, 5000, and then my IP is 10.60.192. We could do a 4444. I didn't even set up my NCI. Let's see what we get. I don't know if this is really gonna work, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Now, why would it... It shouldn't be trying to connect on port 80. I might as well just do this. Then the uses is wrong. Whoa. What are you gonna do? I had a feeling that was not gonna work. So let's keep searching here. Okay, so after some research here, it appears that we have to look at the cookie. Let me make that bigger. This is the cookie I have. And we're actually going to do an echo xxd dash p, and we're going to call it x.pickle. Okay. I gotta copy this command because what in the world? So we got the cookie. And now we're executing Python here. Python 3 pickle tools on that. So that is the value of my cookie. Okay. How does that help us? If you unpickle it. Oh, so another way I guess we could have did is literally going through Python and unpickling it. So I'm just gonna make that note here. So Python, or we could have Python 3 import pickle session data equals my cookie. Object equals pickle.loads bytes from hex session data print unpickled object. And then obviously it would unpickle it. The session cookies we have sent is not sanitized. And simply by deserializing it, we can use this to achieve remote code execution by creating a serialized object. Incredible. Okay, so let's do it. So we just gotta go to Python, right? Okay, and then let me just put the walkthrough over on the left. So we have to run our import pickle. We gotta import OS. We're gonna run a class. Can I just this might be weird. Malicious. We're gonna do a def. We're making a function called reduce self return os.system. Oh, okay, we're doing the reverse shell, and we're literally just running the Python reverse shell here. dev TCP 10.656.192. We're doing it on 443. I'm just gonna do, I don't like that port. One. Okay. We could close that. Malicious pickle equals pickle dumps malicious. Okay. Print malicious pickle in hex. So this was hex. So I could have probably just ran that session cookie through a hex decoder. So malicious pickle dot hex. Okay, and they just gave it to me. Okay. So let me just copy all that, put that in my okay. Now that we got this cookie. Oh. Okay, let me turn my listener on and see how we before. Did we replace the cookie? Resend. Did I get lucky? I'm not looking too lucky right now. Cookies. What I'm gonna do instead though is I'm gonna do this. Let me delete the cookie and I'll change it. Yup. So we got the new cookie. And let's change this to match what I need it to be. Do a resend. Do we get it? Now, how did he send the cookie? Maybe I should do it through Burp Suite. I think that might be a better means here. I'm going to do it through Burp Suite. Okay. Let's turn my proxy on. Let's do this. Yup. Let's change this to this. And, oh, whoops. Let's do that. Session data forward. Are we good? Nope, not yet. Okay, so let me look back at, whoops, didn't want to do that. That is the hanging session, allowing me to forward. Let's look back at this. Is this my Python? No. Is this it? This is it. I'm gonna retype it. I'm going to put my values in there because I think maybe I must have mistyped something. 10, 6, 56, 192, 444. Okay. And we're just going to run a Python. Great. So that should be my new cookie. Bang. Bang. I'm going to drop whatever that is. You're going to forward this. Let's resend. Okay, let's get the new cookie. Bang, forward. I actually got the shell. So I got the shell just now, but for some reason I typed exit. So, great. So that worked, but it says invalid cookie header. Let me go back to Burp Suite. Let me forward the correct packet here. Boom. Forward. What do we get? Who am I? I can clearly see I'm root though. LS. Finally. Alright. Entry point.sh. Look at that. I'm going to first get the... How is there no user.txt? That is incredible. All right, we clearly have to. If T is 0, then open bash, run flask app without output silenced, execute. So is this just did I just get out of what is happening? What is this? Oh my god, did I just lose it? Okay, well, that's fine. This is a long room. So, and for some reason I am not seeing. There we go. Let me just do that. That was weird. Nope. I don't know. We know what's going on here. Something's wrong with this shell. Let me see if I can, you know, I'm just going to close this shell real quick because it's kind of looking weird. Let me close that. There you go. I'll put a bigger shell here. I'm just going to put here. There we go. Let's get a resend on the burp suite. Let's forward the packet over, forward. All right. LSA. Now I'm in another Docker container, which is I can't believe how long this room is. Okay. This is super hard. Okay. So I think best bet is let's just go into Linpeas. And we're just gonna bring Linpeas over here, see if we have any escape tools. Linpeas.sh, because it looks like my oh, whoops, I typed the command wrong. Curl. Alright, and we just gotta grab that. We're gonna poon from pickle. When is all this? .10.9.89 on port 1234. Pooned from pickle. File? Pooned from pickle? I'm gonna just run this. Alright, we'll come right back as soon as that's over. So Linpeas is actually detecting something right away here. It is proc mounted. So that's definitely something here that is probably going to help us escape Docker here. This is a container, Docker. Alright. Is this a virtual machine? Yes. Anything else interesting here? It doesn't look like this this Docker has nmap. Okay. Let's go down. Did I see the IP address perhaps? Okay. So proc mounted is going to be, I'm going to look that up, see if how we could use that to escape the Docker container. And I see this entry point .sh possible entry point. So we gotta look into that as well, because I'm sure that's definitely gonna be linked to something here. That's the cron jobs. It's been a while since I exploited a cron job, but I don't know if that's what it wants me to do. So I'm a little confused here, but I think I have an idea what it wants me to do. Like, we're getting deep here. I did want to actually go to, is it user? I just want to do user the text? And where am I at right now? Okay, maybe it's not here yet. No, he stabilized the shell, but I mean, it doesn't really seem like we got to stabilize. It looks pretty okay. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. So, finally got that. So is that what, 32 today? Might be 33 if this goes through. So it's my 33 day. That is crazy. There's no chance that's what he wants me to do. That's crazy. This guy's like making C code to execute a reverse shell. I just can't imagine that's what he wants. That's what I would have to do. Like, I did see proc. Was proc not enough? There has to be a better way. That is way too hard. And of course, oh, that's cool. Deep sea. Docker enumeration. I didn't know about this one. That's awesome. Let me actually close this. I need to get that. That is really powerful. Let's see, how do I install this though? Oh. That is like awesome. I've never seen this one. So deepce.sh, we just got another tool to our kit. Woo, that's awesome. Let's do this. HTTP server 8000. And let's head on over back to my reverse shell. Let's do a curl. Now let's actually go to temp. Now let's go to temp. Curl of I'll put 8000, and it's called deepce.sh. So now we're gonna do a gmod plus x deepce.sh. Now that's sick. Guys, and mapper pick. So let's see what this one found. So I found entry point to sh, which is really cool. Exploit test, exploitable. Check this out. Basic test is positive. Multi-line is yes. Inside container, yes. Cannot get container name, container IP, host IP is 100.1. Useful tools installed. Dangerous capabilities. So we found some very cool things here. Like, this could have even gone far enough to actually enumerate ports if there was the right tools. How very cool. So cap sys module. This needs to be in my... So this must be... Okay. So we could use cap sys module to escape. So let's take a look at this walkthrough here. Cap sys module empowers a process to load and unload kernel modules. This is like... This is nuts. /to-dev no? Holy shit. Exploiting capsys. Example with environment Docker breakout. Okay, so cap print. Okay. Inside the previous output, you can see that the sys module capability is enabled. You can see that the sys module, where is it? Is this a cap sys module? Okay. Create the kernel module that is going to execute a reverse shell and the make file to compile it. Nano reverse shell.c. And this is what it provides. Oh my goodness, no. What the hell is this, dude? It's because I'm in a reverse shell, that's why. God, go away. God, fuck. Ah, now my whole thing's messed up. Python 3. Okay, I figured it was gonna get messed up. I should have stabilized the shell. Okay, so what do we do? NS 444. I have to go all the way back over here. Let's do this. Resend. Where's Burp Suite? Turn my proxy back on. I can't believe that loaded. Oh. Okay, yup. It doesn't need to serve this anymore, ls. Let's grab the cookie, back to burp suite, back to this, port that, forward. Now we should get reverse shell again. We do. Let me stabilize this time. That's totally off the top of my head. Did I do it? I don't think I did that right. Didn't do it right. Let me get the right commands. Dash C. Dash C. Maybe I did do it right. I don't know. Python 3. It wanted me to do this instead, though. Maybe I did do it. I don't know. Putty.spawn bin bash. Boom. Equals x term. And then what? Do this. Let's see. Raw echo foreground. Whatever. Alright, C temp. That's what it was. City temp. Maybe it'd be best if I just wget this. Actually, I'm gonna remove this because I think it's gonna give me errors. Let me go here and make it here. Nano reverse shell.c, and we'll just copy that again from hacktricks.wiki. I'm gonna paste that. We gotta adjust this so that it's in line with what I need it to be. 10.6, 56, 192, 1237. Boom, boom, boom. So we got that under wraps. Let's keep looking at this. I gotta bring that over. Okay. Let me bring that over. Curl reverse shell.c. Do I even have this hosting? Okay. Boom. Okay. Let me just make sure that's good. Shell. Okay, great. Now what we want to do is make file. What am I doing right now? Make file object dash M. Oh, jeez, that's a little confusing to me. I've never done this. Oh. I literally just gotta do this, it seems like. Create. This is so confusing. I get to listen to this guy talk real quick as I try to figure out how do I execute this.
see for now. I can use like create a session again. I'm not using now NC. This one's stable just the exploit. Of course, we're creating a kernel. Oops, let me check. See, then we have the make file to confirm.
Oh my goodness, what is this guy saying right now?
With 8 spaces. Home. 1, 2.
Is this like a file?
I think I'm doing mistake here. Tab. Tab, I suppose. Here, sometimes this one is freak you out. So we need 8 spaces.
So we have to create a make file. What? Nano make file. Object plus equals rev shell dot o. Now I'm literally gonna copy this. Literally, because I don't know what this means. And it wants me to find the directory. So this guy found the directory for me. I just don't know what the hell. So he found that the directory was actually it was this AWS. I guess that's what's, I don't know. Okay, so you gotta host that. I don't need to do anything more from there. I need to curl. Oh, HTTP. Make file. Cat make file. Okay. Then what? Once I make the file, execute. Execute make. What am I doing?
I don't know why when you make videos things get damn it. Maybe sorry. Maybe my copy into that side didn't work. Let's copy from my computer. tab error, but he said guys, give me a second. I don't know what's going on, and let me check again. So I don't waste a good. Hi everybody. For whatever reason, when I put it in my text editor here and I copy it from here, you can see it's the same things. I don't know these spacing things, why the tabs or something. So when you do it in the shell, copy and paste, because I paste it in the shell, not in the text. So when you do this, you can see it's almost the same things, like object, make, it's the same things. So if I say make now, it doesn't give me the tab error, but it said live model C80, because here you get this error usually because library model in the kernel now, if you look for the kernel we have, is complaining about 1031 because it uses shell minus name. So, but our kernel, I think we your name was R because you name minus R. It's a 1031, but the model, the headers are in the 30 and the 29 range. So this one will not work for
Oh,
us.
did it work?
So we need to check
Oh.
6.830, for example, the latest. So
Oh, okay. Okay, now what do we do? No, that's executed. What? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know if that's why. Huh? Oh. Let's see if I still have that copied. Nope, I don't. Luckily, it's right there. Man, this is like the hardest part right here. Oh, did I forget to turn on? I did not. What? What are we doing right now? Alright, we're back. I need... If I just do a make, it's like separator. We gotta use chat, because I don't know what's going on here. Oh my god, I think it's finally working. I just had to fix my make file. Boom. Yes, 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 yes. Now, what was the... I think I just execute the KO. Now, I just gotta remember what port it was, though. I don't remember what port. Excuse me. What port did I put in this? I'm guessing it was probably... Oh, of course, it's delete. How could I have not known that? All right, here we go. And now to execute this, we use mod reverse shell co. And if I did it right... My god, that was insane. Alright, thank you all for joining me. That was a very hard room. I can't believe this said medium. No, that was cool though. That was cool. Alright, the room is complete, so I'm just going to catch you guys in the next one.